But aside from that, if they manage to find like Italia roaming down there, or maybe like a little cheese gank, I think it can. The Kaiser can just start farming the Nico.
Ignore that for the time being. His bot's going to fight it out, and Jun just gets walked over. There's a flash, auto attack, super ignited. One more auto needed, and Noah gets it. Super walked back in just to receive, and now Alvaro's in trouble too. Dredgeline almost up and available. Minion wave in the way with lethal
Still
tempo.
nice. Again, we're hyping them up, especially now a lot.
Not level 6, but on Demir when he slowed him down. Natopo strikes and dashing forward. Mirwan's been hit by everything. All it takes is another flip, and he can't escape, getting solo killed in a melee versus range matchup. Lot just needs one hit, pops over the wall. He gets juked, but then just sees Mirwan in front of him. I think Mirwan...
I just feel like they're in such a good position where they can be picked into almost anything, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely on the strong side. And a lot of it is just about how hard you can like punish, right, the laning phase, or if you can somehow kill them later on. Aurora is like not the best at killing tanks later in the game, so for sure it's a lot on getting a lead early.
And it's so good for GIANTX as well, because you got that solo kill.
I don't know if she had her sums up again, but especially if she had no sums, it could have been quite hard for her to lane against like Nord and potential Italia.
All in. Jackie splashes away. Seismic shot flash from Jojo, but he's still autoing. Onto Jun. Super gets a kill. Either that mid or
that
AD
is
carry.
shocking that GIANTX got away. TP from Jackie's towards Mirwan.
All he needs is a flip back, and Mirwan trying to kite it out for as long as possible. Seismic shot burnt down. Jackie's with a solo kill.
So it's a bit of a messy situation, but it's not going to end just yet. TP now from Lost. GIANTX still want to try and contest this. I don't know if they have it though.
It's like Caps left and they're like, oh, he's gone. Now we can really play more aggressive. Dragon goes down, but here's a dredge line onto a clone. Matters not. Jun gets nothing. They walk
the map clearing out all the vision. GIANTX had already set down, so they're just going to try and clear this out. Immediately, Jackie's posed back from that bot lane towers. So MKOI are actually the ones that say, look, we will just get gold funneled into Jojo Pyun. We don't really mind if you get the Herald. We're already going to take that tower in response.
Mirwan's here. Eye exposed. Smite down. The burst trying. Mirwan is just getting in the way.
The most important point is MKOI having, again, the flash on towards Alvaro, the opportunities to look for some of these big plays.
Yep.
GIANTX is going to try and force position by going for the mid lane turret here.
The wave is quite thin as well. Boomerang blade out. The grub's out as well. Alvaro gets poked down, but it's a big commit. In the way is the clone. The ulti from Noah. Pop Blossom. No! Nowhere to go is Dredgeline. Depth charge. Everything. LEC cannot move. Monkey sent away. It's a good shot, but Jojo doesn't have a team. He has to slide out of there as this was already subjugated. Healed up again. He flashes out. Number 2 here. GX. This is a powerful move that Yoya needs to try and steal. He's going to go to the back of the pit. He's got a clone. Seismic shove used. Clone pops in the air, but second Dragon for GX. That play put their game back in the favor.
Still though, MKOI going to try and force resources into Jojo Pyun. He's on this top side. Lost trying to get to the top end, but Alvaro's trying to run interference so they can take that top structure.
Yeah.
2 towers though for GX, and all the kills and the mid lane tower still puts them ahead in the play, but I think MKOI have kind of set where they want to go, which is just try and hard force as much into Jojo and let him carry late.
Jojo getting a bit of gold, so the injection nice, 500 individually. Jackie's going to match that with his own turret and bot, as both mid laners just benefit walking towards their second item. An invade starts with Elyoya. Bit of tangle barbs, but no damage onto Lot. Jojo with the angle here. He's got the shove up, but no flash to get in, but Lot's going to start getting autoed to death, and he'll take another 40 more, then he'll eventually die, but regardless, MKOI trying to take away objectives as we slow the pace down. Just waiting for that outcome, waiting for the next dragon to spawn. It has been a rather slower game, Dax, and for a reason that we're just looking towards scaling. His depth charge going to be used. Jojo in trouble. He shoves away, but the Weaver's Wall puts Jackie's in harm's way. Noah holds these into the pit. Bot Blossom again, this time disengages, but look, Isma's there, and he just subjugates Jojo to death. Alvaro no manner to escape, and caught out again. 7-1, GIANTX put him down.
GIANTX are finding picks in the topside jungle. They will lose their mid lane tower as a result, but it's kind of being traded again for turrets elsewhere. So all outer turrets will fall off the back of this play, but it's more gold going in the hands of GIANTX.
This is why we're hyped about GIANTX. As Cap said, like, the mid game can be quite risky, and it can be a slump. Early game we saw
a match to the other side, but this Kai'Sa going to be significantly stronger in these fights now, thanks to that second item spike.
Alvaro has flash available. Pop Blossom not available though. Alvaro does not have an ult to change this play, but Maybe they can't get in to begin with. Jojo flipped around, poked out. Jackie's low though. Mirwin comes in to try and burst Atakan at 3k. It's a bit of a leash here. Elyoya trying to zone out as it's getting a little bit haywire. Mirwin dies on the side from Noah, but look, the fight's scattered. Lot tries to go in. Ulti's out. That's only under the mid laner. Atakan goes down to MKOI in the end. Easy leash. And with the pop blossom back up and available, Isma's lucky to be alive. Lot flashes into Tofo. He's angry at the steal in broad daylight. The keys were left in the ignition and the car is gone. Dredge line out, but GX don't have any range damage. Super's gonna seal the deal. He's got a double, and Isma's on the wrong side of dodge.
Mirwin ran the interference that MKOI needed to sneak in and get the kills. Isma is standing for the briefest of moments before he joins the rest of GIANTX in the fence.
Fighting around Dragon, the third one for GX. They're keen on it, but Elyoya zones off with the rest of GX. A depth charge onto Alvaro, healed out. Elyoya trying to fake it. Cyclone on the reel though, and at half or less than. He's caught up in the middle. Double Cyclone, but a wall in the way, and Noah gets the kill. Now for MKOI, a Pop Blossom. It won't come through. It would have been a 4-man, but it is nil. Noah gets into backline yet again. Super's left alone. He could do the fight before, but not anymore. Even with a wall out, a good one for MKOI. It's not enough. GX always find a way.
Just in front of Dragon, they barely find the team fight win, but it's magnificent. In a 4 versus 5, they find their moment.
This game topsy-turvy.
It's insane.
It's a third Dragon. GX are going to move to Soul Point. I don't know who wins this anymore, but I'll just go along with the ride.
And I think we got to see a really cool interaction in this fight.
Baron up in 1. And now it begins. They're going to move into it, try and do a T1 on us. And at 25 minutes, Mirwin, he's going to walk down. He has TP. That's going to be burned. But GIANTX, 3 members doing it while zone control from these 2.
They need to kind of pull off it at this stage. MKOI going to be happy to fight in the pit.
The wall out. Elyoya looking for the steal. The steal, no! It's taken by a Cassante. Taken a lot more like it with the ulti sent out from Elyoya. Pop Blossom in the front of the fight. And now the auto attacks from Super. But GX, while they're low, they need to deal with Super in the back line. The Spanish 80 carry isn't the one with a double, but all he needs to do is hit, and Noah stops him in the track. A triple down, make it another. A quadra for Noah on no mana, no health bar, holds onto the flash. He just unleashed.
I was convinced that GIANTX were about to lose that fight. Going into the pit seemed like suicide. You have so many AoE knockups, tons of AoE.
This game, it's been crazy topsy-turvy. It's been Super's world for a little bit, but Noah has just been climbing ahead, fight by fight. Now it's more to say that as Super's on his defense.
He does lead a lot, really. He's level 16, almost 3 items, but
had a big contribution in this game. Defense not enough. Super doesn't have enough wave clear with Baron minions, and those melees are just such a pain. Inner turret goes down.
I imagine should have it finished, and that would.
There
it is. So 2 Zhonya's now completed for GIANTX. MKOI, though, already with position on the Dragon and on the objective, will make this a little bit more difficult for GIANTX to get in.
Look how much easier it is for them to face check. Jackie's face check, so Dredge
He's
line,
gone.
and gone is the mid laner of MKOI. Jun has to flash away after a Dredge line in. It was ambitious, but still, 5 versus 4. Jojo dead for 45 seconds. What a pick.
GIANTX start to move forward. There is little that can be done in this sort of position to try and keep them at bay. Lots can hold position on this choke point. Elyoya needs to make a miracle steal happen again.
But Noah's in the way. Noah is in the way in this 14 kill. Kaiser keep track. Level 16 will start autoing the Dragon. Dredge line back in. Jun rejoins. Jackie's about to wall with that angle. Elyoya wants a steal to keep the game going, to delay it. Tangle Barb's out as well. Lot looking for a position. There's the Weaver's Wall, lines down the middle onto Elyoya. Seismic Shove doesn't connect. Jun looking at an angle to press the depth charge button. He doesn't have it, but won't need it. There's the Infernal Soul. GX get it with ease, and MKOI walk away.
You don't have to be Andrew Fedius Day, but like,
there is only one singular best of 3. Jojo might be caught out here on the side. The ulti not weave, seismic shove. Easy as that. Noah is farming champions this game. Jackie's like, no, that's my kill. And Noah ultis in to secure number 15.
I mean, there's a reason that Jackie's has 15 assists and Noah has 15 kills. Okay? You know, and it's that beautiful
Super.
synergy.
Oh my God, that Seeker hit hard, and now there's just another fight. The clone's going to die first. You can count that as another as Mirwin tries to disengage, but a depth charge. Here comes Noah once again. 16, count it with me. If Sword of the Occult was in the game, that'd be fully stacked.
The fact that there is no wave is the only reason that MKOI are really holding on to game number 1. Baron's going to be the called. Lot tried, not quite able to do so, but what do you do from this position?
Yeah, well, you could just promote a ticket sale. There you go. Baron's going to go down. A quick reminder, LEC Summer Finals in Madrid. Wouldn't that be big if GIANTX could make the run? Very early in the season to say that, but I'm going to say it.
I am genuinely excited for GIANTX though.
Yeah, as it should be.
Oh,
it's not the KT curse, is it? Let's find out. MKOI caught out with a pillar. Their defense has gone on long enough, and GIANTX need to seal the deal here. And nothing up and available. They're just going to take jungle and try and use this Baron to finally get sieging onto the base. I understand why you're excited about GX, Dagda. I think we all agree. Like, this roster, it's taken a while to get here, but they are improving each game, it seems. And in this single BO3 round-robin format, a win super at this point.
It's also difficult just with the way GIANTX are positioned on the map.
Yeah.
Sure, you've got Miran who can very quickly clear it away and try and join them.
Move his wall. Jojo, ulti, that's not going to do much. He flash gets queued. Jackies takes the kill. But Noah's damage will send him to kaput. All right, Dagda, the final moments. The minions are going walkabout. They are like, hello, come back. All right, Cyclone's going to be used, and now they've found a new angle. That depth charge used, and every time a W hits, someone gets close to dying. Elyoya, go home. Please step away from Noah. He hits Alvaro anyway, despite the clone, and at half HP, dredge line in, the pillar out. It stops, it persuades the play, but GIANTX at 34 minutes, while it's taken a long time, has started sieging into the base. It's finally broken. But can Noah break the LEC kill record? 3 to go. Elder's going to be started, I think just soloed out, and yes, something taken down by Mirwan, but it might not matter. Seismic shove out, Elder down, and here we go. Pop Blossom's good, but first execute, 17. Noah needs 2 more to get in line. There are 3 available onto Super. We're waiting. He knows it. Maybe he feels that the poke out. There it is. 18. 1 more. Mirwan gets over the wall. The poke does not connect, and Mirwan's alive for now. Dagda, he has Killer Instinct available. Mirwan, eyes in blood. If
Isma gets the Trundle Pillar, it will count as displacement, and you can look for a pretty major sniper.
He hit it, and Mirwan's going to go invis with the autos. The burn! The burn! Mirwan dead! It's an ace! He gets 19, he's tied! Elyoya's up in 19, Alvaro in 10. All I care about is the kill record.
I don't think
20,
they care, though.
20, hold, GX, hold! Alvaro coming up. They have Elder. Stop hitting the Nexus. Stop hitting the Nexus! Noah cares about the game. Banner in the works, and as you said, they want good early games here, but GIANTX, their comp, you know, well-rounded here. I think it's easy to say, and it might seem like bias, but it's just with the way this is not really an argument. It's good on Jojo's end. It's Super. So far, the 2v2 has been in their favor, but he stepped up. He gets flash shattering strike, and he gets rooted. Disrespect from Super as he uses everything to get out, but the follow-up is easy. It happens again.
He got shield bash this game.
Shield bash, was it? Okay.
So I guess that's the only saving grace, but you're right. He got a lot of alone time with the turret, and it's worth mentioning.
Ojo doesn't need to. He can go for the tower instead. GIANTX now have to be the ones to start it up. Jun looking for Super.
Engage, misses onto an Ezreal. That was ambitious. Jun now exhausted out, or rather sent one onto Elyoya, who gets burnt. The charm was good, but Alvaro has lost part of his damage. This is what we're talking about, Dagda. They flash away, and Super's really the main damage source. GX stand tall.
With Elyoya gone, no contest, and you just get the jump. It looked good. The fact that Super was able to disengage from that, maybe they could have tried to play it slower, but they don't really get anything. No tower, no kills, no dragon. GIANTX get away with murder there.
Yeah, Noah just uses Cleanse, uses Featherstorm, and out he flies. How hard again it is. There's a ward pinged on the back of the pit. First teleport's going to come through from Jackie's. Jojo teleports 2 seconds later. GIANTX, the Herald's still not taken. We are weaving between. He's TP'd in front of everyone again with a Magnustorm and a Root. He won't be able to move. It's good damage as Isma negates it all, but the engage from Alvaro would be great if they had some AoE. The feathers are out as Elyoya is the one to pierce the heart with a spear. And Mirwan, the point-blank ulti, will get the job done. GIANTX, a shockwave finally comes through as Alvaro is the trade-off, but with Lot running out of mana, Elyoya sinks where they stand. MKOI. The ball spots all, and MKOI moving in, trying to get themselves a bit of damage on the turret. They have no grub. Shockwave clears away, but not enough. MKOI siege successful, and a bit more gold in their pocket.
You can see already he can go down fast.
Hit big by Super, the range big, and Super might be speaking German. I see a guten Tag when I know one is should hit it on the wall. Mystic shot again. Minwin has to get out and doesn't have a flash, but he re-engages, setting up with the decimating smash. The Galio will lay it on top. MKOI's fights are off to the races. Finally, two-man shield of Durant. MKOI with the winds of war, bring them all, and Noah has to send back before he falls. Teleport back in. This time, it's personal from Jackie's, but his shockwave's not up and available. Herald's down, and MKOI have the river to themselves. Cheeky TP, but it works out in the end. It does feel like we're watching, you know, like King Kong versus, you know, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Jurassic Park. You know what I'm talking. We know what I'm talking. Everyone knows the Godzilla. Getting a little bit harder as Super just walks up mid and takes start. Okay, 2-item answer real easily done.
GIANTX, Super trying to see if he can get in onto this wall and have access to the back line, but it's going down slowly.
Alvaro's the only one zone controlling. Decimating smash not connecting. Mirwin playing his own zone control nowhere. Ults are back. The Galio Hero's entrance is big, but look, the separation. Meanwhile, Mirwin is the full target. GX are just letting Noah unleash, but he can't kill the tank. Running in, Jojo takes the glory, while Super plays the backhand so damn well. He'll shift in, shift out. GIANTX have been rooted out.
GIANTX couldn't keep their carry safe. MKOI jumped on them from every angle and turned one side. Jackie's on the other side with Jun, which makes it really difficult to keep the Orianna safe. Same when you look at Noah, ends up trying to get stepped up coming in towards the end of playoffs. That helped carry them in a lot of the fights.
Noah on Elyoya is going to force the ulti immediately, but he can't move. As soon as Noah comes down, he does not survive. Hero's entrance onto Jun, and I mean, Jojo has shown us a bit of heroism in this game. I will admit, as Movistar KOI are taking down numbers.
GIANTX just haven't been able to keep Noah and Jackie safe in these fights. MKOI consistently finding multiple flank angles, getting the double ultimates in onto those key carries to separate the fight and making things easier for them in a skirmish. MKOI have been playing these fights fantastically and getting great picks as well.
And with this snowball, they've got enough damage to take down Baron, just the two of them, Elyoya and Super, while the rest of MKOI look for the fight afterwards, maybe look for the zone. Shockwave in on a Rakan, that does nothing. And Baron goes down, 7,500. Keeps coming out of nowhere, Rakan, Galio, Pantheon, and then eventually the Scion. Like, there is no movement allowed, and every single time someone has a burn. His flash still on cooldown here, and his ulti. That's up at about 10, 15 seconds from now. But meanwhile, MKOI dotting the I's and crossing the T's, 8,500 gold lead. And with this Baron, GIANTX scared to step up. They look for small trades onto Alvaro every time, but he's just baiting them. He's wasting their time. Jojo's going to be shockwaved in, but there's a full minion wave here. Shield Durant negates a little bit, and the minions are going to do the work for him.
It was also a bit dangerous from Jackie's. MKOI were in a position to try and cut GIANTX off from that top side. You can see it kind of here, but they end up opting in towards the mid lane turret instead, and they will end up cracking open the base.
All right, base easily done, and both games kind of turn into stomps, like past the 20, 25 minute mark. They've just been runaways. At least this one got a little bit bloodier, but yeah, MKOI haven't really shown any weakness in their 5v5s, in their small skirmishes. Another Nexus turret, or rather Inhibitor turret, going to drop down. Inhibitors next. I'm sure that Nexus turret won't be a misspeak. That'll be coming shortly. Mirwin zoning them off. His ulti up and available. Now both Inhibitors down. Top wave is coming in as well. GIANTX are like, we've got to defend the last turret, but man, where do you defend? It's anarchy. All minions are coming in, and Super's just stepping up. Arcane shifts away. Baron, Cannon, minions for the win, literally. One Nexus turret down, one to go. GIANTX, they're looking like a bunch of chickens right now. Headless they soon will be. Decimating smash, heroic entrance, a shield of Durant, and the winds of water blow down Jackie's. GIANTX D in game 2. There's no point adding another X. There's only one this game. And as we go to game 3, it is nice to see our spring champions have finally risen.
Welcome back, MKOI. My word, that was a performance. Bardo comes down, maybe you can try and reposition after coming out of the Bardos. You can hook any champions that are standing around your carry to try and bring them out. Alistair going to try and do something similar. When you look across at Jojo, he's got the early tier. He's going to be fine to just match up against the Yone.
No ulti for Jackie's yet. He's getting close to it though. Jojo He'll get whipped a little bit if this minion goes down, and indeed it does.
From GIANTX though, putting Lot into this bottom side.
Yeah.
I think they should have sent Jackies to bot. Lot has that TP advantage. Put him into the top end. That means that you can try and TP in. With Jackie's not there, I think for MKOI, you'd actually be pretty happy that you've got the strength to go for Dragon. Yeah,
I was going to say, that's a free trade because of the TP top, and Jojo's getting some support. It depends on what Alvaro can do here with a flash and ulti available. Nature's Grasp. Isma's probably going to pull the ulti out. Alvaro, no, he holds onto it for a bit, and Jojo sits here with flash available. GIANTX committing hard. Equalizer down on the cow. You're overcooking him a little bit. Tempered Fate, he flashes into it. As meanwhile, Jojo just stands and delivers. Alvaro now no ulti up.
Did Jojo end up going? Oh, hang on, play him.
Noah could be in trouble. He's reloading. Elyoya bops him off. Super is going to get some turret plating through mid, and they got the dragon. Dak, you're going to have to tell me about that interaction.
So the ultimate from Jun hitting Jojo Pyun means that he can't complete the ultimate to get them both out to safety, but Or now into the top side makes it fine.
Noah stepped up to this caliber and flash away from Super. Deadly Fire doesn't connect. Call the Forge God doesn't either. It's a curtain call time. Elyoya sends the ulti, flashes away, gets hit eventually. Super dodges first blood at 13.5 minutes, and we're starting to play the saxophone a bit.
Jamirwan had to move top to try and cover a potential dive. They get the numbers advantage on mid, and numbers advantage on boss.
He's caught out. He has no flash up against the wall. He'll just take it from Jojo. Hex flash over, and Alvaro will help secure a nice bot back with trample too, but Jojo needs to get his rotation down. Magical Journey to help Lot taken through, and Jun, the hero of Lot. Back at Super, probably won't have that Ghost or Flash available. Herald being started off, GX coming in, Tempered Fate back up and available, Deadly Flourish trying to pull out the Alvaro Alders. Smite's going to be used. Isma gets a bit of a slow here, and Nature's Grass comes out. He has no Smite to steal the Herald, but maybe they want to fight Brambles. Beautiful onto Alvaro with his ulti. Tempered Fate buys time, and GIANTX are playing in front to back as a Cosmic Binding from out of this world. Alvaro shoves to get kaput as a Twisted Advance on the back. Noah is hitting fours. Jun runs in, and with a Deadly Flourish, the bot lane playing insane. Jojo, he's hitting big though. He brings the fight back a bit for MKOI, but GIANTX, they know that GX will not afford to give this away. A play being made on top side by Jun, and Jackies is Alvaro, not the true target. It's onto Jojo again. Jackies misses a couple of blades though. First getting good from Jojo here, even with a lost chapter. Flash available, forces out of Jackies as well. Trying to overload this man in the mid lane is Jun. Magical Journey, Tempered Fate dodge. T1 flashes the logo as we get an ulti interrupted. Jackie sends it into Jojo though, trying to hit everything he can, but as he runs away, Jackie has kited through. The minion wave gets in, and Alvaro gets out. Herald drops mid in the meantime, and GIANTX commit to the Bruiser top play.
GIANTX end up getting the kill. MKOI were starting to shift mid to make a play on towards the mid lane, but GIANTX had already rotated top. Now though, MKOI using that mid pressure will secure themselves the Dragon. It's a 2v3. I don't really think GIANTX want to contest.
Is it going to be worth it in the long run? GIANTX, the gold trade for Soul Point this early on. Nature's Grasp available for Isma. He's looking at an angle. They don't get mid-turret. Call the Forge God. A play after the fact. It double hits. Isma slowed down. Searing Charge. Bellows Breath. Bops for a few. Isma one hit away. Double ulti. Set up for the Shuriken from Super. GIANTX are too far gone though. They're back off in the play. Deadly Flourish. Curtain call. Now onto Super, but Mirwan in front of them all. Jun, no Magical Journey, Cosmic Binding, whatever you want to call it. The magic is gone, and GIANTX now facing
couldn't get it on the first rotation moving in towards mid. We see GIANTX make the big play on top.
Jojo, oh, he's hit, and GIANTX are on his tail. Deadly Flourish equalized, and Jojo's trying to take someone down with him, but he won't. In front of the Atacant spawn, that enables GIANTX to start off this beauty straight away.
You can see Elyoya immediately starts to run up towards this top side, but I think it's more to set up a defensive formation so they can take the Dragon. Jackie's starting to move into position so he can hold on to this tier 2 tower. How far do MKOI want to push in the mid lane?
Getting Atacant is still a big gold injection. In a turret, as you said, the siege starts, but Jackies is here with ulti available. And so MKOI respect, back off. Bot wave also push into the inner turret. And GIANTX, meanwhile, with 3 grubs, going to get Lot overheated and hitting inner turret itself too.
This is such an insane game.
It is.
GIANTX are playing towards what is their win condition. Constantly attack and overload side lanes, using this Jun ultimate and Isma ultimate to catch out members of
and taking our emotions into a new state. Let's see, caught out Izzy. We're going to find out against the wall. Magical Journey, or rather Cosmic Binding. It's difficult when now Lock comes in as well, and Mirwin to escape this, he's just slowed forever. Nature's Grasp is turning into a big fight, and MKOI walking into it with Elyoya. The disengage ulti gives the shove against the wall into Isma. The range big and coming in for a mid lane ulti himself. Jackie revives the fight, turns in, Elyoya flushes away, and somehow GIANTX with numbers mismatched win another damn fight. The disengage meant nothing as MKOI got slaughtered.
GIANTX are playing this disengage, but watch as the TP comes through. Jackie's immediately onto Super, ripped
I should
through.
apologize, disingenuous to say that one was mismatched. The TP first from Jackie's. GIANTX once again getting first of the trade. Alvaro caught. No ulti up. He didn't even get the flash.
These picks are fantastic from GIANTX. This is not easy to find these moments, but they're just pushing in, setting up vision incredibly well, and consistently using these long-range tools to find the picks they need.
It's a GIANTX glacier, this team, in Game 3 against our #1 seed from Spring, our champions. They've put themselves into a 6K gold lead. It was growing before with the gold plays as Tempered Fate comes in. Nature's Grasp is going to be a little bit slow. Deadly Fox flushed away from Curtain Call with the range. GX a bit deep under turret, but Jun gets redeemed. Elyoya's ulti on a cooldown, only a short one as MKOI come to defend. But Dragon's up, 3 seconds into the choke. That's a bad decision from Mirwin reflecting in. Alvaro set up with Mirwin's ulti. Again, searing charge. The odd calls the forge. Isma Bob. Meanwhile, Jackie runs into the fight, but his team is getting wattled down. Super has the right guns for the right job, for the right mission, the right mindset. Jackie's running in, but you can't deal with Super when he gets the space.
GIANTX mix up the call. Lot had moved to mid to try and push in and take the tower off the way.
Angle, he's come in now with his own Infinity Edge. 5 members of GX stacked up with Jun. A little bit low.
Still, MKOI have to be a little careful. GIANTX get position on towards the Dragon. I was about to say MKOI would love to start up a Baron. Actually, going to hold this point.
Remember, he has Ocean Soul. Ulti sent out from super early. Nature's Grasp disengaged. Call the Forge God. Jams the ram down Noah's throat. Alvaro set it up, and Elyoya spiked it down. GIANTX caught out. Sent to the ground. Jackie's interrupted. Alvaro! That insane cow has caught them all. Isma now against Mirwin will get burnt down. A bellows breath to burn the fires of the Forge because MKOI have forged their way to a 2-1.
Alvaro finds the moment to dive on towards Noah and bring MKOI back into this. What
There's a teleport coming in from an Ornn. Mirwin has joined the fight, gets pressure in top side. Magical Journey taken. Jun Tempered Fate. Gets super. Disengaged though. In the back end, they can't get him. Elyoya sends him out with the Keeper's Verdict. And Alvaro now popping the ult early, but with a redemption in with an equalizer down. Call of the damn god. It's good off from Jackie's, but he just can't operate. He runs back in, but Super heals it all back up. And Mirwin, we bow, we pray, we say not today. For MKOI fans, they always find a way.
MKOI played that fight perfectly. Super jumped on. Access denied for GIANTX, and the win denied alongside us.
And in what a way our Spring Kings revive in the series, and they make GIANTX kneel. I look at Mirwin's on, I look at Elyoya's Poppy, and I say, boys, we know, along with Alvaro, that our tools are impossible to beat. What sensational performances from our champions.